Hi, it looks like you've joined me for the second episode of poker. Today I'm going to be playing in the Cash Game Turbo. Um, I think this is the best table to get the money up until you have at least 70, 80 million. It is good because it has 8 players. It's always full. The blinds are not too large, and the people do have decent amounts of money here. Like Mofo over there has 10 million. He's been playing whole day today. AJ 3 million. Well, the rest of them are on 1 million, which is kind of decent. So if you would like me to be playing on smaller tables as well, because I feel like if I'll be playing on small tables, it wouldn't be really interesting for you to watch. But you can apply the same knowledge that I would share with you here to win on smaller tables, like folding right hands, playing right hands, what to do in every situation. And I'm by no means the best player in the world, but I'm decent for this game, I think. 8-3 is no way good enough, and yeah, people tend to always call, even if they have something like a Jack 9, like a Jack 8, Queen X, like less than Jack is also really bad. I wouldn't be advising you to call with those hands, even something like King Queen, which is worth a call, but not worth calling a raise with it. Like I wouldn't call 450 with like King Queen, because look, both of them have aces and you're pretty much drawing dead if this is pre-flop. Yeah, after the flop you can play by the situation, and yeah, it depends on the situation and depends on the player. That's why I wouldn't advise people to open up a second table. I do sometimes play on I really often play on 2 tables, but that way you really stop noticing the people and how they're playing, whether they are folding, whether they're tight, whether they are pre-flop raisers, whether they are after-flop aggressors trying to bluff it off. So you have to keep looking at that, because that will give you Alright, so here we have 6 deuce in the big blind. It's not very good news since it's not the strongest hand. It's also offsuit and completely missed the flop. So we're going to be letting go of this hand any day of the week, since there is a king and a jack, and king is in quite a well, it's in killer's range definitely now. He's definitely got something like that. He wouldn't be betting with a jack. Betting with a jack here into 3 people really asks for trouble, because he might have a king and slow play it, and you wouldn't have a clue. A6. It's a decent hand, although it has no straight capabilities. So say ace-5, you can have what is going on? Say ace-5, you can have ace, deuce, 3, 4, 5, and that will give you a straight. But with a 6, you cannot have that. So even though ace-5 seems like it's worse than ace-6, it's actually a little bit better. And a6 is generally quite weak, because if you're coming across someone raising, chances are he's got ace7, ace8, ace9, more often ace9, ace10, ace-jack, ace-queen, ace-king with a 3-bet hand and a stronger raise. So you'll be dead to all of those hands because you have a bad kicker as in 6. So you see that guy with ace 10, he would have bested us if the winning hand was a pair of aces, although we have pair of aces as well. We have to call with hands that are not going to be dangerous to play afterwards, because if we had an ace last time, say we hit the flop with an ace, I probably wouldn't be calling a raise because I would be knowing that my ace is really weak. Alright, so what's going on here? It's going to be a flush draw. I'll call here. This looks really fishy, as if he's got pocket jacks. Although he didn't raise pre-flops, so... Oh no, that's a flush. Say he's got it. Man's got it. Oh, maybe he doesn't. King 10 for both of us. Fun hand. Aces. Oh yeah, that's always a welcome sight, I would say. Like, yeah, aces. Good hand. It's alright. Probably be always playing that. At least pre-flop. Let's see, now... yeah, I'd say that's a good flop for us. Pretty much dodged all the bads. Say 100k. Keep them under pressure. Okay, so that didn't give anyone a flush, not a straight, so I can keep betting. 250, probably a fold. What? Oh, that better not be a straight. Oh. Flush. Yeah, I think that was a good fold from me. I think. He had a flush, he had a straight, like, what the hell did we get into? Like, where's our luck? Where is our luck? We can do better than that. We can really do better than that. Flush and a straight. I was thinking, if I'm unlucky, one guy might have a flush, one guy might have a straight, and be like really weird. But it's way worse than that. Oh man, 3 over kind. That's kind. I'll bet 50k. Like, seems like we're feeling them out, the opponents now. Can probably, yeah, they're probably gonna fold soon. 200k, fold. But if they've got something, they could carry on. Betting 50k here is pretty much useless because we'll be getting away from most of the hands, if not all of the hands, apart from the king. That's no good. King 8, no, not good enough. Let's check this guy out. Sometimes you should check players out, see their total hands played and their total hands won. And if their total hands won is pretty great, that means that they're quite aggressive. And, well, it also means that they could have been playing on those poker shacks things. You know, the first tables where pretty much there's 2 people playing with 25, 50 big blinds. Yeah, where pretty much every other hand you win. Unlike here, where we've, let's see our win rate. Wait, it doesn't say. That's strange. It should say, like, who won the hand. Alright, so we'll get through this hand, I'll cut it out. Alright, so here's the next hand. We are 4-8 offsuit, in the big blind, and unfortunately we've been raised, so we're gonna have to let go of this hand because it's no good. Yeah, that killer guy probably hit an ace, or if not an ace, then a queen, kill a king for sure. And that guy probably has something as well. He wouldn't be calling 100k with air, because he raised first. That means he had no blood. Yeah, he didn't pay off a blind yet. Let's see what happens. Yeah, a7, ace8. So what happened here is that guy with a7 had a worse kicker. That's what I was talking about before. You shouldn't really think that if you have a6, a7, and you shouldn't think you're definitely winning because you have a pair of aces. A guy with ace-10, ace-jack, they're going to be beating you pretty much always. Unless it's going to be a two pair board. So say if there was another 10, then there would be aces, kings, and aces, kings, aces, 10s, and a king. So a 7 wouldn't matter. See what's happening. Yeah, pretty much